Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinka, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that Satoshi Nakamoto could be soon the world's richest person. Well, of course, it raises many questions. Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? So let's talk about that. The second news is all about that a New York blockchain-based COVID-19 passport is now live, and this is another use case of blockchain. And the third news I would like to talk about is that Indian government now requires companies to disclose cryptocurrency holdings. And, this is also an interesting issue because so far it was all about ban crypto in India. And now if this is happening, maybe this is the light at the end of the tunnel. But let's discuss this. So all this in today's video. And for those of you who are new in crypto, don't forget we have a totally free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The link is right under this video, and also many other useful links you can find, which with you can save actually money or another course and so on and so forth. So Blockchain Bloom is all about education, and therefore I'm making you this daily videos from Monday to Friday to keep you up to date on crypto and blockchain. And for that, the only thing you really have to do to subscribe to this YouTube channel, subscribe, then hit the bell button and then all, because then you're going to receive the notifications from about these videos whenever they go online on YouTube. So hit the subscribe and the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's check out the market, how that looks like today. A new week starts. It's a nice Monday, and Bitcoin is at $55,569 US. This is 1.3% decrease in the last 24 hours. Ethereum $1,700 US, about the same, 1.3% down. And when we're looking at the winners, we see Harmony going 20% up. We see Client, I hope I pronounced it well, 13% up. Theta 12% up. And also when we're looking at the losers, we see Sandex token 32% down, Stroy 18% down, Anchor 14% down, but these guys, look, they went up pretty well beforehand. And now let's move on to the first news, which is all about how is it possible in the future that Satoshi Nakamoto can become the world's richest person, on paper at least. The mystery is still out there, of course. We don't know who is Satoshi Nakamoto. And therefore, this is also a very interesting prediction, what we have right here. According to this article, at what Bitcoin price will Satoshi Nakamoto become the world's richest person? And actually, the Bitcoin, if Bitcoin would reach 182,000 US dollar at the present time, so let's see, when we're looking at now the world richest person, who it is, it's right now, Jeff Bezos. Used to be Elon Musk just shortly before, and now it's back to Jeff Bezos. And he's the world richest person with 181,600 billion US dollar. And, well, I didn't mention here billion, right? Okay, that would be... no, sorry. So this is here what's the Bitcoin price will be. And of course, this will take it to that number. And yeah, so Satoshi Nakamoto with the Bitcoin price, 182,000 US dollar, can become the world's richest man. The only question is here, is Satoshi Nakamoto really just a person, or is it a group? This is what we do not know until now. But if he or she would be a person, then definitely with this Bitcoin level could be the richest person in the world. And the whole history with Bitcoin started back in 2009, and back then, between January and July in 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto is estimated to have mined over 1 million Bitcoin. So this is the reason why they say they have over 1 million Bitcoin. And with this 1 million Bitcoin on this price level can become that big that he becomes the world richest person. So right now, we're pretty far from that. However, if you just think about it, that, when we're looking at the stock to flow model forecast, the price of Bitcoin will hit 100,000 US dollar. And this is the conservative forecast, up to 288,000 by the end of 2021. So basically this year. Meanwhile, some other Bitcoin price predictions have been even higher for the current bull cycle. For instance, Bloomberg predicts that Bitcoin could reach as high as 400,000 if it becomes a risk of reserve asset. Yeah, well, if it becomes. So with all those numbers, the higher numbers, Satoshi could be the extremely wealthy person who is top of everybody else. Now the question is, who is Satoshi? It's still out there, so we don't know the answer. This is just the kind of theory we discussed here in this article is also discussing. Okay, so let's move on to the next news, which is about that a New York blockchain-based COVID-19 passport is now live. Blockchain itself has a many great use cases, and mainly when we're talking about blockchain, people think about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. However, this is really just the tip of the iceberg, because blockchain is for much more. It's a great technology. It's not good for everything, so it's not that because it's like a new hype, like, oh, let's use blockchain for everything. No. It's not about that, but it's good in many cases. And look, here is this new thing that New York's blockchain-based COVID-19 passport is now live. And yes, so basically they can keep the data because blockchain can behave, it's a database kind of, but it's very important. Whatever stays on, gets on the blockchain, stays on the blockchain. It's you cannot change it. Basically, it's there forever. You can update it, which means you put extra information on it, but it doesn't delete the past information. So everything stays on it, and maximum this would be the latest information about that, whatever it is. So according to a release by the governor's office, individuals will be able to either print out their pass or store it on their smartphone using an exterior's pass wallet app, much like a mobile airline boarding pass. When you have your boarding pass on your mobile, and you're going to use this, and with this you can prove the things. So the pass will be used to confirm an individual's recent negative PRC or antigen test result of proof of vaccination to help fast track the reopening of businesses and event venues. Madison Square Garden and Time Union Center will, said they will implement the pass. Other locations will be added as the program expands. So what many people now work on it is how to restart basically life, because what we have right now, these kind of borders doesn't really have help the economy to grow. Therefore, it would be important to find a solution as soon as possible, so at least a part of it can be reopened and life can actually get back on track as soon as possible. And with this pass, which will be on the blockchain, it would be great because people can prove it that they actually have a negative PCR test, or the antigen test, or they have already a vaccination. And with this, people can actually enter into these venues. For instance, maybe in the future, then Madison Square Garden as an example. And this is great using blockchain technology, because this is an important data, and nobody can then manipulate it, change it, because it stays on the blockchain as it is. So it shows the real data about that person. And you can use it with your mobile phone. That's pretty simple. Okay, next news, it's all about that the Indian government now requires companies to disclose cryptocurrency holdings. India is definitely not the country for crypto. They're not a big fan of it, at least not from the government side, so the authorities. Of course, people who are living in India, they would like to use crypto, but it's not really up to them. And now, it's a very interesting thing. Now, this article shows that Indian government now requires companies to disclose cryptocurrency holdings. And this is important because if we're talking about the whole ban of crypto in India, this wouldn't be a question. So it could be maybe the light at the end of the tunnel. We do know that India banned crypto before, and then nothing happened. Basically, just after it was banned for a couple of years, and then now they coming back with this topic and try to work out the new regulations. But yes, so far, here we are. The Indian Ministry of Corporate Affairs issued a notification last week mandating companies to disclose crypto trading and investment during the financial year. These disclosures will be required starting on April, which is when India's financial year 2021-2022 begins. Crypto companies in India welcome the new requirements by the government, believing that it legitimizes cryptocurrency transactions. Exactly. So if they're talking about something like this, maybe they will make crypto legal. I mean, it's the hope. In light of the recent speculation around ban allowing cryptocurrencies to be part of an accounting practice will definitely put investors at ease, as they no longer have to be worried regarding taxation. The Indian government is currently finalizing a cryptocurrency bill that was supposed to be introduced during the budget session of the parliament. However, the session has ended and no crypto bill was introduced. So the crypto bill is still out there to be made. However, these kind of extra information are shifting it in the direction that it maybe won't be that harsh. It maybe won't be a complete ban. And this would be actually very important for India, because right now, all the news were about that India would like to ban crypto as it is. But maybe there is still hope around. We will see. Guys, if you would like to keep yourself up to date, don't forget, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news every weekday. For that, hit the like button if you like this content and it can reach them more people on YouTube, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel. So subscribe, bell button and all, and then you're going to get the notifications all about these videos as soon as I put them on YouTube. And I put them on YouTube every weekday. So from Monday to Friday, every day, you're getting the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Guys, I wish you an amazing day, an amazing week. Tomorrow I'm coming back with the freshest news. Have a good one. Bye-bye.